All right, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Baddie Overwatch League. I am 30, brought to you here once again. My personal sponsor, Thrifty Senpai. How you doing? I really need
Uh,
you.
Dude, you know what? Glad to be here. I am here for you. So,
That's good. And we're here to bring you Game 3 of week number 2 in the Baddie Overwatch League. And this is the featured matchup. They talked a little bit about it in the pre-show earlier tonight. It is Casting Couch going up against 3 Dans, 1 Cup. Both of these teams starting off Baddie Overwatch League Season 5 3-0. So they're definitely looking to replicate that kind of success. But I don't think it's going to go down like that tonight. What do you think?
yeah, I don't know. Like, there was some surprises here. We didn't really expect the, like, super hard 3. Like, both these teams looked really solid.
Yeah, like
Last
especially
week.
dominant. Yeah.
Yeah. There was not much doubt that it's like, yeah, no, this was not even close to like a 2-1 or anything like that. I'm really curious to see how these two teams stack up because like after this we really do we kind of get an idea of how everything is shaping up in the BOL. Fuck,
Yeah.
SBL's dead.
Rip. Yeah. Yeah. No, that's true. Yeah, we'll finally see, I guess, which players are kind of rising to the occasion here in Season 5.
Yeah.
Or who else is maybe having a slower start, maybe getting things set with their new team members. But I mean, so far, I mean, it's only 1 week of a sample size, and from what we saw from these two teams, though, their teamwork pretty damn good, and they both have players that are popping off.
Yeah.
Be looking out for hook resets this game on Casting Couch. He played
I would say
Genji.
him and Heron are like the two we're gonna have to keep an eye out for. Heron always down to play that Pharaoh, and this Casting Couch team doesn't really have a dedicated hit scan player.
Well, yeah, I mean, Splinter, I was going to make a joke about Splinter, only playing Fair or Soldier, but can we make a joke about Salvo's in the game? He's actually subbing in, and
Yeah,
he gets to play
Salvo's
the
in.
Soldier.
Yeah, so, I mean, definitely going to have to keep an eye out for that Pharaoh. Maybe some big things coming from it.
Yeah, and it looks like, 3 Dance 1 Cup, they're on the attack here on Horizon Lunar Colony, and they are going left side. Hook resets, maybe pushing it a little too far, dashes back to his team to safety on point, and he will survive. But like you said, we do have Heron on this Pharaoh, pocketed by that Zedekis Mercy, so it's the wheelhouse for 3 Dance 1 Cup here, and the fight begins onto the point. Looks like Casting Couch is winning this engagement to start off, but Heron, he pushes Salvo, gets a Zarya bubble for the extra defense, takes him out, but his team will go down, unfortunately, and they're just picking up the stagger kills here. Josh Danko, pretty high charge, unfortunately we'll lose that. And 3 Dance 1 Cup, they're back to the drawing board.
Yeah, they're going to have that Zarya combo with the Barrage most likely coming up here. And they're going to have that Nano, but we'll have quite a, everyone on Casting Couch now. Looks like they're ready to have that ult very shortly.
Yeah, Chris, he does have that Dragon Blade, so he's always willing to pull out the Weave Stick from his pocket and completely go off. It is against a Mercy and Ana, so I mean, the Ana could go for, a close.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, shit, there he is. He dives in. He gets anti-nated. He gets purple. He doesn't pick anyone up. 3 Dance 1 Cup. This is the opening that they wanted to this fight. Hook resets, goes down with the failed Dragon Blade. They have the ultimates online. Valkyrie pop. There's the Graviton into the close range Nano Barrage. They slap their keyboards and win the fight.
Yeah, great Graviton from Josh Danko there. Gets all the remaining members and just Nano Barrage. Easy cleanup there.
Don't res in front of me. Okay, that's the lesson Casting Couch has to learn. Don't disrespect Heron with the close Mercy res, otherwise a Nano Barrage is coming your way.
Yeah, that's a new one. You don't you see Nano with a lot of things.
Yeah.
You don't see Nano Barrage that often.
You don't, but you really kill him dead. Maybe 3-4 times over, but
yeah.
Josh Danko, he is charged up once again as they, 3 Dance 1 Cup, they push this high ground, but with the Q, the slam, it's huge. Cuba Beat goes charging in, knocks D.Va off of the high ground with him. AJ0 pops that Transcendence for the defense.
Oh my god, I could not believe Albino Joe lived there.
Yeah, Albino Joe, I mean, most supports, I guess he was the only one to go down. Swift was able to channel that Transcendence before the Shatter came out, so heads up play from there is they essentially just waste the ult and are pushed back for another fight.
Yeah, Zen Transcendence traded for Reinhammer. I think I'd be totally okay with that, considering the fact that like Graviton's back up, Barrage is not far. Barrage is up as well.
Yeah, exactly. They baited out the Transcendence. The only thing countering this combo, but they decide to unleash it without the Graviton. Hera with the cute double kill over the top.
Yeah.
And there's the grab on the corner, picking up whoever it can. Albino Joe pops the Valkyrie, and a last-ditch effort gets UTech, but he will actually take out Dano 22. He's doing a good job of trying to stay alive here. He's distracting them, pulling off the point, which is what you need to do. Hook reset though. He does have the blade. He goes in on the backline. Hasn't picked up anyone yet. Salvo pops Tac Visor to counter, and he picks up two. This is looking good for a casting couch. They flop it down. The D.Va Bomb not able to pick anyone up, but it looks like it's going to be a hold here from casting couch. If it plays out the way it does, but a three-man slam from Cuban Pete. Turn it around on its head, but maybe not. Josh Danko doing everything he can with the Zarya charge, but it won't be enough.
Yeah, and impressive turnaround. Like, Casting Couch looked dead to rights after our second Nano Barrage, and no one else to contest the point as they got two pieces of the pie.
Yeah, that things turned out really quickly. It was a really quick win for 3 Dance on Cup, but the Staggers are just too strong on Horizon Lunar Colony, as we have maybe seen earlier tonight in some matches. You have to be very decisive, wiping everyone off the field here if you're attacking on 2CP. But look at this, Hook resets. Sneaky Ninja dashes through the team. See you later. I'll take my Ninja Blades.
Yeah, that's a lot of charge there, and like you're saying earlier, like we need to see some big weave plays. The last one was a good distraction. Let's Salvo get off.
What?
Oh my goodness, that
Fatty,
knockdown!
Fatty.
Here's the weave blade. Hook resets, cleaning up two right now.
Oh wait, but no, actually it was the juke. No weave blade.
Oh my god.
He goes in and gets the resets. That's huge though. UTech with the slam, his last breath is this fat Shaddy, and they're able to pick up the down supports from it. So another one fight for Casting Couch here. 2:43 left on the clock for 3 Dance 1 Cup as they try to break this perimeter. And they're going to have a lot of ults on board here. They're going to have 5. Cuban Pete is going to be the last piece of the puzzle if they choose to wait for it, which they are deciding not to. There's the shield up, TR Dirty Dan with the McCree ult. Scooby Booba goes up, sacrifices himself essentially to block the Deadeye, and he gets a quick flashbang to the head. Gets knocked out. Hook resets, so he's up at the top. Takes out Dirty Dan. What can he get finally from this weave blade? The solo grabs the counter onto Hook resets. The deflect comes in, but this is looking like the fight 3 Dance 1 Cup needed to win the match. And there it is. I mean, not to win the match or the map, just the round 1 complete.
Just a solid. Like you got a cap. You had some extra time, so you're guaranteed to have at least a clap back if the other team manages to go the distance as well.
Yep, so 2:05 is the time for 3 Dance 1 Cup. Not too bad. I mean, just capping both of these points can be sometimes a trick, depending on the teams.
Yeah, this map can go really fast. It can also get rather grindy.
Oh yeah, dude, I've had those 40-minute draws in comp. Let's go.
BRB. Ending life.
Yeah, God, everyone comes out of that like, just give me the loss, man. That was dumb.
Yeah, it's like after like the third time, it's like, you know, if I would have known this was gonna happen, I would have just left the very beginning, just been like, see ya, I'm out.
Yeah, just I'll take the SR hit. No Horizon for me. Anyway, great round there coming in from Hook Resets. Nice guy.
Good sportsmanship.
Good sportsmanship, as we will see Casting Couch switch over to the blue side and be the attackers here on first point Horizon. What they have selected right now is variation on goats, and so it's essentially the same goats that my team, the Bench Life, was kind of running earlier today, where it's just that D.Va slot is like this auxiliary switch to whatever to try to throw the enemy team off. So obviously the strat here is Hook Resets will probably be going for the flanks, as he was previously doing on defense, and trying to take out the supports while his tanky core moved to the point.
Yeah, Heron though, already on that Pharah, ready for it. There's lots of targets. Like, that's one thing like we saw with this comp, like the Goats comps, is that Pharah can get a lot of ult charge going.
Yeah, Yeah,
really fast
extremely
against
easy.
teams like this.
Yeah, and this is actually kind of a bad selection they brought into the defense. I mean, they didn't know it, but not a lot to take out that Pharah. So she's pretty uncontested, and TR Dirty Dan on the McCree. It's one flashbang away from taking out hook resets, essentially from this fight, but he gets it. Hook resets to 5, so dashes out, and it's 3 Dan's own cup with the first blood here. On the first point, Cuban Pete has the Zarya bubble. He's swinging. Josh Stanko getting the energy. The fight going slower than maybe Casting Couch wanted. Hook resets picks up 1, but that's going to be the only thing here as they move back to regroup.
Yeah, I like it. They got onto the point like super fast, but they just got brick walled by Cuban Pete. Like, there was so much Ryan Club hammer going on.
Yeah, it makes you wonder if they're had like just sort of a more consistent DPS in that front line. Would they be able to battle the Ryan Zarya against Ryan Zarya?
Because like Ryan didn't have a
support.
shield the entire time. He was just swinging most of it.
Yeah, and so yeah, they do the same thing basically. They rush onto the point. Heron with the barrage over the top takes out Salvo and Nevergrite, so a key pick to start it off. AJ0 channels the Moira ult, try and heal, but will go down unfortunately. Seems to be the only ult expended there for Casting Couch, so not a terrible loss. But yeah, here's the switch ups finally. So Salvo switching from Brigitte over to Soldier. And that's actually it for Casting Couch. Obviously same lineup here for 3 Dan's One Cup, as they haven't lost a fight here on their
here we go. Lots of mix-ups. I'm liking this a lot.
Oh, there we go.
You have a hit scan for the Pharah. Still got the Moira Lucio, but bit of a diva monkey to dive.
Yeah, not the right support picks, I think, for the dive tanks and the Soldier you have on the field, but we'll see how it works. Utech dives in, Swoopy Koopa to follow with hook reset, so they have this dive trio going in to start off the fight. Salvo goes down, but Dano22 is traded. Maybe a trade Casting Couch needs to win here. Heron trying for the 2v1 on point, loses it out. And this fight's all over the place. Grab comes through from Danko, not picking up anyone, I don't think, but it doesn't matter. They cleaned up Casting Couch, and it's only a minute 25 left for them. Try to get this first point on Horizon. What do you think's happening here? What is Casting Couch need to do here?
I'm not really too sure what they need to do here, but they definitely need to be not to like they're like we see the Mercy coming out now as well, but I think it's a little too late. They tried to make that first comp work out really well, like a couple pushes, and it just wasn't getting anywhere for them.
Yeah. And they did take a really long time because of the nature of tankier lineups. The fights are kind of extended. Hook reset, so he starts off this fight very good for his team. TR Dirty Dan goes out, and Dano22. But Heron with the barrage over the top, what can he get? Gets 2 members, maybe 3. The crossfire of DPS ults. It's the kill zone. It's called Horizon Point A.
You are not safe from that.
No, oh man. Helpless. Fish it up arrow, man. Nothing you can really do.
Yeah, you got barrage one end and high noon at the other. Pick your poison, you're dying either way.
Yeah, and it's kind of desperation time here for Casting Couch on the first map here of their match as they dive in. They're trying to pick up that first kill, but they're not able to get it. Cuban Pete swinging, taking out his main
Utech was dead before he hit the ground.
Yeah, it kind of did actually. He died extremely fast. Didn't really have the healing pocket he needed, and there's the Nano Pharah again, which might have been the only Nano targets on 3 Dan's One Cup, but that's a dominant Horizon Lunar Colony win for them.
Yeah, 3 Dan's One Cup looking very, very dominant here, and we're probably gonna see the first Nano barrage here if I had to take a guess.
Yep. Oh, this is it. Yeah. Where is the sneaky grab? Where does it come in? Oh, there's. Oh, the barrage happens first and then the grab to really secure it. Wow, 12 barrage kills, 5 rocket barrages overall. Heron 911. Is it his name like, hey, I'm Heron, I'm the police. I'm like, all the underage kids get out. Or is it like, oh, call 911. Heron's a murderer. He's like a gangbanger. He's gonna kill me. Help.
I think it depends on the map. That map was definitely called 911. Heron's here.
Yeah, you open the door and it's the police officers and they get nano barraged and
Yeah.
they rocket barrage your whole party and it's over.
Like, yeah, what he was, it was just like, everyone still out. He pressed Q, and everyone's like, all right, fuck it, grab him up. It was like, grab him up, nano him, let's fucking sell all in, and boom, just fucking
Ooh.
wipes the, yeah, everyone dies.
Yeah, wow. That yeah, that was fun to watch. But I mean, Three Dance One Cup, they are definitely starting this match swinging.
Yeah, really,
swinging, and
yeah,
everyone's swinging on this
real
team. And
hot. Like,
yeah, it's I don't know if it's maybe this seems maybe the level Three Dance One Cup was playing at last week. For really, to me, it seemed like a falter for Casting Couch, and obviously it's probably going to be tough. You know, you have your substitute in, you have Salvo instead of Splinter, who they've probably been practicing with, and he's probably a little bit more coordinated on the Pharah and the Soldier as far as the teamwork goes. So this is going to be a tough match anyway. You spin it with Salvo in the lineup tonight, but it didn't seem like the ults were on point for Casting Couch, and the teamwork just wasn't there.
yeah, they just never seemed to be like, they could not get things going in their favor, really. The only time they really looked like a cohesive unit was that really clutch save defending the second point. But at that point,
Yeah.
it was like, oh god, they have 5.5 minutes and only 1/3 of the pie to go.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, yeah, for Casting Couch, it was kind of inevitable they'd lose that point eventually. It's just a matter of how much time could they burn. And honestly, you know, making the enemy team go to overtime instead of 10 seconds is always better.
Yeah.
Playing Widow to 1-up 30, ignore me. Oh man, is he gonna pull it out? I didn't know.
I mean, if he does, I don't think it goes well for his team.
I just want to see his crosshair for Pharah. Is it just like a giant circle, 100 size, 100 opacity? Just like you just sort of shoot in the general direction. Like I'd be very curious to see what his sit scan ability's like, but
yeah.
But we move into map 2 here of our last match of the night, and it's King's Row, one of my favorite maps. What about you?
Yeah, no, I really like King's Row. There's just a lot of ways you can play this first point. Like, the attack and defense on this first point is really entertaining, and it's kind of evolved as things have gone around. And the Widow play can be really fun to watch.
Yeah, King's Row first point, to me, is one of those like textbook. You could study this for days and days, and there'd still be, you know, solutions, or there's still like team comps that you didn't think of that could actually make it work.
People have switched it around so often. Like, we've been on really heavy Widow on first point for both attack and defense lately, but like that was not the way it started. It's really kind of came into its own. People always having new strats.
Oh wait, actually, thanks Twitch chat. I did not realize that actually Cruise Master he was playing last week for 3 Dance 1 Cup. So
yeah, Cruise Master is on vacation.
Oh, well I mean, without their starting 6, assuming that actually was it. I'm not sure, but they played really well last week. But they're playing well this week here as they are on the attack of King's Row, the red side for 3 Dance 1 Cup. And Heron, he's up in the sky. Mercy's not pocketing him up there, but he's going for the direct hits on hook resets. Takes out the Pharah counterpart, but Salvo is on that Widow. What can he do here to help his team out and get the picks that they desperately need to hold this? Given PD is on the point, tick is going up, but UTech stops the ticks. Josh Dango, though, he does pick up that kill onto Salvo. UTech now going down, so the tank core is falling for Casting Couch as they desperately try to hold on here.
Yeah, but pieces of the pie are ticking here as members of Casting Couch are going down left and right. And after a rather long battle, it is cleanly in the favor of Casting Couch here as we see a couple members pushing forward to secure this cap.
Yeah, I mean, it's 3 Dance 1 Cup, they're always very coordinated with their 2 fronts, right? You always have this air attack from up above with Heron.
Yeah.
But you always have this very close, tight-knit ground unit. And, you know, tonight it's Cuban P, Josh Danko as that tank duo, but they take it slowly. They sort of work both angles until they get the picks, and then they go for the kill. Cassie Couch maybe committing a little too hard on some of these picks, but the slam comes through, picks up Scooby Koopa. He will get like double pocketed to stay up. Jesus, that was a lot of heals.
Yeah. You know what? Sometimes you gotta make a man live.
Yeah. Valkyrie,
you have no choice in this matter. You are going to survive.
Yeah. But there it is. Utek though, he looks for a slam of his own. Takes out that highly charged Josh Dango. He goes down to the ground. Hera though answering back onto Utek himself. So was the slam worth it? I don't know. AJ0 pocketing hook resets here.
Yeah, hook resets finally getting a couple kills of his own to answer back here in the the Pharaoh battle.
Yeah, he's actually just going toe to toe with Hera 911. This is the strategy they're pulling out. Cassie Couch says that we're going to take the Pharaoh duel. They have their pharmacy pocket, and they're doing it. It's really hook resets or Hera. They're looking to see whoever uses booster first, and they're looking for the direct rockets.
Yeah, there's a lot of direct rockets, and there we go. Hera got the first battle, but hook resets now gets the direct rockets in his favor.
Hook resets him over the top. The barrage picks up Dano 22 in that support, and but another rocket barrage. As both members go down, but at the end of the day, looks like the defense, Casting Couch, are gonna win out. Utek, being that aggressive Ryan, just get out of here. This is my streets. But hey, this is interesting. Most teams opt into a hit scan heavy or with a Zenyatta or something to take out Herod in the sky. This is the first team I've seen that actually says, "Hey, we'll go for it. Pharaoh battle, 2v2. Get at me."
I think that's their best option for this. Like we were cutting this. Like we have Salvo on this Widow here, but that's not his like wheelhouse character. Like he's doing what he needs to do to help try and fill the team and make things work.
Yep. And we're back.
It's working out for him. Like it's like, okay, if we can't beat the if we're having trouble, like our hit scan can't beat the Pharaoh. Fuck it, we'll put our own Pharaoh up in the air and just try to out Pharaoh.
Yep. Oh, Grabs comes through from the side of 3 Dance. One cup, they channel it with the McCree ult. They pick up Salvo, counter charge. Utek gets left. He's swinging Zarya bubble to save him, but man, the assists are crazy. Herod 911 picks up Spoopy Koopa, and now they're pushing forward. Big Andy nade from Dano 22, and they will get the cleanup kills. Only 3 alive. Make it 2 alive. For Casting Couch, they have to completely route. This is going to become very close defense here for Casting Couch. If they even choose to defend it, I'm not sure.
I don't think they can put 6. Yeah. Like, they have 6 people on there, and they're already pushing in.
Yep. Yeah, they knew they couldn't get a solid
Hook is going to try and go behind.
Oh wait, he actually touched. Yeah, that was cute. He actually touched from up above. I don't know. I don't think they were on the same page there. Utek wasn't really in a position to charge in.
Yeah.
So maybe the smart choice. Luckily, hook resets didn't go down with a risky touch.
Yeah, very fortunate, because that would have been a very sad situation here.
Yeah, oh, there it is, Salvo on back to the Widow. And he does get that high ground first, being the defensive team. So Heron sort of overstepping his balance and gets sniped out. Cuban P done with another big slam in the backline.
But there's no follow-up.
There's no one there.
Heron was down and everyone else was around the corner.
Yeah, unfortunately, just not a good shatter on paper. It looks cool. Gets 3 down, but no follow-up. Ult wasted. And so Casting Couch will get a defensive hold here, so they can kind of reset, get their bearings. And this is kind of tough for the attacking side. This always is here on third point King's Row. A lot of teams will get stuck right around this bend. And there's not a lot of spaces you can come from, right? You just have to walk down this ramp.
Yeah, you have a ramp and you have like the 2 side areas, but they all kind of go into the same focus funnel point.
Yep, and the defense has the high ground here. So Salvo, he's on top of this perch, free shooting. Hook resets, gets 1 rock, 2 direct rockets. Hook resets. He's taking out Heron definitively in these air battles.
He takes out the rest of the pharmacy combo too, because Zedekis up right afterwards.
Damn, yeah, and the shield's going down for QP. They gotta get out of there. Josh Dago has to retain his Zarya charge here, and the ult economies through these teams are fucking nuts. We're approaching the 12 ult fight.
Yeah, we're getting very close to it.
Okay, I guess Salvo's ult is kind of like not exciting, but
I mean, it's not, in the big ult fight, you know, the Widow's gotta pop and just be like, hey guys, I'm doing my part. But here, oh my goodness! Oh my! That's a grab. That's a fucking grab. Holy fuck.
Oh my god, the double grab, double barrage. Who pressed Q first? It looks like hook resets did slightly.
I don't know, but I know that hook resets blew up the enemy team with that barrage. Spoopy Koopa got, I think, everyone but Heron, and down they went. And we see Heron switching to Hanzo. No more.
Yeah. Wow. So I mean,
No Hera.
you can take it as a sign of defeat if you want. I mean, it's smart. It's Overwatch, right? It's not.
Oh yeah, no.
It's not about taking on one hero. But yeah, he does switch off Pharah, which we don't see very often. Going for some snipes on that Hanzo, but will it be enough? Actually, the front line for Casting Couch, they go down. Maybe sort of getting complacent here. Near the end of the map, Nano onto Josh Danko up top on this D.Va. He's looking to just take out hook resets in the air, but I don't think this Nano D.Va was effective. It is not, but they have they have 6 members now coming in. There's no Reinhardt to block it. 3-man Shadow, Utek goes in, but he gets antied. It goes down immediately. Hook resets in the back. He gets matrixed out. Everything failing for Casting Couch here. Moira ult to kick it back on the other side. 3 to ends 1 cup. They take out HS0 and they're looking for 3 points on King's Row.
Yeah, what originally was looking so good for them, all of a sudden the tables turned. Casting Couch finds himself on the back foot as they're clamoring to try and keep their cart here and maybe force them into overtime.
Yep. The D.Va Bomb Dragon, they're using everything to get people off of that point. It is going to be enough. So, a GR from both sides. Wow, nice. That's when you know you've made it into the Pharah club.
Yeah. And the big thing is,
high flyers.
There was 5.8 seconds left, so they were able to not get into overtime.
Yeah, that's huge. Yeah, so they will get another crack at an attack. But yeah, we'll flip sides here, folks, and we'll see what Casting Couch can do here on the offense. And I mean, there was a lot of good defense from Casting Couch. I mean, I don't know, the ult economy must have shifted back in favor of 3 Dance 1 Cup because they were able to win those last 2 fights on that last stretch pretty definitively. It seems like they just had pockets, ults to spare in their pocket. They just kept throwing them out.
Except for the great grab barrage battle where they very definitively ended up on the losing end of that one.
Very true, yeah. But I mean, I guess at the end of the day, they'll take those ult trades, and it seemed like they had more for the next fight. So that's how it plays out, folks. Overwatch, it's an ult economy game. It's not a first-person shooter game.
You sure about that?
I like to think it's a game about shooting things, but
okay.
I mean, sometimes it is.
Yeah.
Wait, what? Yeah.
Oh, Thirty's gone insane. He's thought about his life too much. I've broken my own teammate. I was supposed to lift you up as a sponsor, not shatter your...
My dreams. Don't let your dreams be memes, folks. And Salvo, he's dreaming big here.
Yeah,
he starts on the
Widow here.
Yeah.
Looking for the picks.
Ooh, yeah, it lands a charge up shot on the enemy Zenyatta. What can he do here? I mean, he's pretty uncontested in the back. He's just pot shots here.
And we see Heron still continuing over on that Hanzo as Casting Couch rolls through.
Yeah, and that'll do it. Casting Couch with a very definitive win there. Salvo didn't hit a ton of shots. I mean, he had the pressure, the Widow pressure, but it looked like Spoopy Poopa was in the front, just sort of mowing people down.
Yeah, Spoopy Koopa and hook resets just kind of ran through the entire deal with a bit of Utek in front.
Oh yeah, Utek actually a lot. I didn't realize how much swing damage he was getting because he does have that Earth Shatter. He is playing very aggressive. He's maybe looking for something here, but will get taken out. No worries though. The payload's still moving to the arch, or maybe not actually. Oh no, they'll get it stuck here, and this is...
That's a dangerous spot to get the card stuck at.
Yeah, this is a tricky one. You gotta really work the high ground here. Luckily they have Genji. Hook resets playing that, so he does have that scalability. Same with the Widowmaker for Salvo. And there it is. We played in the back of the Shatter.
Goodness.
Triple kill, make it 4 for the Genji extraordinaire.
One hell of a shatter to combine with that for a very easy and very clean 4K for hook resets.
Yeah, wow, Casting Couch really coming online now with their ult usage. They definitely didn't have this on the first map in Horizon. They are definitive and they're comboing their ults
there
much
we go.
better.
Heron's back on the fair, I realized. Hanzo is not what the doctor ordered.
Yep, so they are running McCree Farah for their DPS on the side of 3 Dance One Cup. Heron, he gets over to this other side. Now he's trying to get above the supports. That's where he wants to be, an annoyance in the sky. You decide you kill the Pharaoh or my team. And opens up a rocket barrage at mid-range over across the field. Rocket barrage does pick up UTech, so it is going to be effective here. And
that will
Couch are on a full
point.
route. Yep, so first real defensive hold here for 3 Dance One Cup on their defense side of King's Row. Casting Couch still on the same comp. Salvo does have the wall hacks up, so he will use that on the next fight, looking to hopefully get some picks on the enemy supports.
Yeah, Swoopy Koopa getting close to having that grab again, but no real follow-up for it right now. I mean, you can always just get a good Genji blender with the resets, but ideally, you know, you have a nice Alta combo with that.
Yep, they push in here. UTech shield up. Salvo in the back, trying to get the sight line, trying to push them out with the Widow pressure. Reinhardt swinging, it's actually not blocked, but AJ0 does have the Transcendence to try to keep them alive, but maybe it's not enough. The counter after the trans ends, it is a huge team fight win for 3 Dance One Cup. But really, let's see who used all the ultimates here. 3 used for the side of, maybe 4 actually, if you count the Widow sites. So a lot expended there for Casting Couch. They get fully wiped.
I mean, that was really something. Like, Josh Danko's grab just followed up what they needed. Cuban Pete ready to shatter down again.
Yep, yeah.
Like,
so
it's back up. He just used it.
Yeah, I know, exactly. Yeah, he swings a lot. He charges in, and he's always in the thick of things, getting a lot of ult charges through his hammer. And there, Heron now has the rocket barrage online first, and he just pops it right away. Comes up, Swoopy Koopa absorbing some of it, but getting the healing pocket. He needs to survive the rocket barrage, and actually no one goes down. Dirty Dan, however, on the other side, picks up UTech, so maybe a soft reset for Casting Couch needed here as they have to wait for their main tank.
Yeah, as we see the 3 Dance pushing aggressively in here, realizing we have the man advantage. Let's take quite a bit of work here as they get a nice dagger onto Salvo here.
Boy, wow, was he close? Seems much closer than
Yeah, he was in the middle of the street, but here we go. That's the combo we're looking for.
Oh my god.
That's a clean 6.
Yeah, these teams are, they're getting very coordinated with their ults, right? It's really on point, knowing which ones to use and which ones to not use. But that's really the only way they're winning fights. There's a couple picks here and there, but a lot of this is just coming from sheer combos.
Like gigantic, monstrous grabs or shatters that are just shutting down the other team.
Yeah, I guess that's kind of the nature of King's Row, right? It's kind of a sort of short corridor.
You definitely get a little bit of that sometimes, but it's been very, very good ult usage, and not a lot of great defensive options. Like, we've had the Transcendence, but the Transcendence just forced another ult.
Oh, UTech with the slam picks up 2 or 3, and he's picking up the kills. He actually takes down both DPS players. He goes down himself. Cuban Pete swinging hard with the Valkyrie pocket. AJ0 pops the trans, but maybe too late. It kind of saves him from a little bit of the grab from Josh Danko, but Cuban Pete brings a friend with him. And 3 Dance One Cup, they clean up. And they're looking good on ult economy.
And they're looking great on ult economy. Heron about to have another barrage here, putting them 4 ults. But, you know, the clock's ticking again. Swoopy Koopa halfway to another grab, which will almost assuredly be comboed with the Dragon Blade from Genji.
Yeah, not a lot of options here for Casting Couch. They, yeah, actually, AGS Hero switches off from Zenyatta over to the Brigitte, so they're maybe looking to get a little bit more aggressive. Maybe to shield bash the other Reinhardt and take him out first, but Heron picks up the splash damage and they take down Salvo on the backside. Not what you want to start off for Casting Couch. And he picks up another one, but then gets countercharged away from his team. He will suffer the consequences for that, but it's kind of a route. AJ0 chooses to reset and Casting Couch all over the place.
Yeah, we're getting to 60 seconds here. Very, very close. 1 or 2 fights remaining here. And Card's got a good ways to go.
Yeah, I mean, they're gonna have to probably be pushing this through overtime. So this is truly the last fight here. At least the last good setup fight from Casting Couch.
Yeah.
Heron has the Rocket Barrage, Dirty Dan has the McCree. They have been shown in the past, they're not afraid to use both at the same time. The grab comes through over the top, but there's no transition to stop it. But the attack visor around the corner actually does pick up the Pharaoh, but does pick up the Mercy. Still good. Give him Pete though, he's in the backline, he's on the cart pushing. Finally
Yeah,
gets
they
taken
have
out.
the grab. They have a lot of ults now for the Casting Couch here. The counter's in their favor.
Yep. Oh
The
no!
Deep Blade coming up, but he's not going to get anyone. Heron going to show him down with Tracer.
Slam picks up one, has to put the shield up to defend from this Deadeye. Grab from the side of Casting Couch to try to help clean up. Salvo is still alive in the backline, still doing that damage on this soldier. It might be the pick that they needed here. Rez comes through onto Dirty Dan, but Casting Couch, they now have everyone again. 6 members on the point. This is the fight they need to win if they want to stay in it for King's Row. Heron 991 on the Tracer, still stalling, still alive, finally goes down. But who will be here from 3 Dance 1 Cup? Not anybody, apparently. Is round 2 complete, and so they ended in overtime.
Yeah, I was saying, looks like those 5.8 seconds are going to matter quite a bit here.
Oh, but they both get a
Oh, wait,
minute,
oh no,
I
no, it
forgot.
goes to 1 for each. That's
Yeah,
right. If they have less,
yeah.
yep, never mind.
Ah, right. Well, that's cool.
Yeah, no, I'll give both teams a shot here. See how far you can ride the trade.
That's true. But it's 5 seconds isn't a whole lot of difference in Overwatch.
No, in this regard, I was thinking
Everything, yeah, we said earlier.
Yeah, everything we said earlier. I was misinformed.
we still don't know how the Overwatch maps work.
Fucking got debated.
All right, well, this is cool. Still, a minute.
Yeah.
Basically, for each team on the clock here, is they once again have to break the enigma of first point King's Row, and let's see if either of these teams try to get cheeky with any cheeky strats.
Last game we saw both teams just kind of slammed through the other one on the first point. Like, there was most of the defense came in the second and third. Like once the actual payload came through.
Yeah, exactly. The first point King's Row defense tonight hasn't been stellar, to say the least.
Yeah.
But we'll see what we get here in round 3 of King's Row between Casting Couch and 3 Dance 1 Cup. Salvo gonna start it off on this attack Widowmaker, looking to get a good pick onto Heron on this fair as he maybe extends a little bit too far, but he knows his angles, knows how far he can go. First shot misses, so he's alive. The warning shot's been triggered. UTech jumps in, gets knocked around. Maybe he's out of position of the heals, but it will not actually be. Casting Couch, they are pushing forward. They have gained a lot of control over this first point through the aggression of their tanks.
It's a very even fight though. A couple members down 3-3 here. Actually no, 4-3 in favor of Casting Couch. But they have the Reinhardt shield to stand behind, staying strong.
Oh!
Now just 3-3 here. 15 seconds remaining. This is gonna be very, very close.
Yeah, I mean, Casting Couch, they're gonna get the full regroup.
Yeah, they get the
will
full
have
6
time.
here.
They're
This
gonna
is
have
one push.
UTech jumps in. He is able to touch. He gets annihilated. He will get back the heal, but Hooker says he was a no. UTech goes
The
down
member of
too.
Dance get back.
Rocket Barrage over the top, but he gets taken out. But he does pick up AJSR on the backside through the Moira ult that was trying to take him out. There's Josh Danko with the grab to finish Deadeye. Why not? And it looks like Casting Couch, they're not going to be able to pick up anything in round 3 of King's Row. So we'll switch it over. We'll see what 3 Dance 1 Cup can do as they try to take a 2-0 lead in the series.
So yeah, Casting Couch really looking to force the draw here. and then win the next map to force the draw for the night.
Yep, it's exactly. That's they only want to keep getting better. First map was kind of rough for them, so a draw here would at least put their minds at ease as they go into a sort of a clean third map, and hopefully take a map win tonight. But they're up against some stiff competition. I mean, we've only seen one map so far fully completed, but 3 Days 1 Cup, they're making a statement to be the best team at the end of 2 weeks.
Yeah, based off of how we've seen things go so far, like, I mean, they 3-0'd last week. We saw this Casting Couch team 3-0. Both teams have subs, so that is something to consider. But
True.
it is both teams, though. Like,
also true.
But
apparently, Twitch chat, Cupid's the more experienced player, which I don't disagree. I've definitely seen him play more Overwatch than Salvo.
yeah, missing is I would say significantly.
Yeah, Cupid's been really aggressive on this Reinhardt. I like to see that.
Yeah, he's been getting shit done.
Slams. Yeah. I mean, Cruz had a really stellar Ryan play last week as well. I mean, some of the best play I think we've ever seen him play in a Betty Overwatch League. So maybe this team, they really need that aggressive Reinhardt to go in and look for the fatty shaddies. But we'll see what they could do here as they try to get at least one tick of King's Row first. Rocket Barrage moves in the tank line for 3 Days 1 Cup. What can they do with the out of position tanks? And looks like not a lot as they're still trying to spam down Salvo. He is on this Widowmaker in the top window. He's looking for some picks on the Heron, but he gets up to the side, playing the angles right. He's not getting shot by Salvo, and he actually takes him out. Not the counter you want to see happen, and it's barrage, or I mean, it's just terror from the skies. Heron completely uncontested here as he lands rocket after rocket. Hook Reset's doing his best. Did pick up a kill there, but that will be it.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's the secure right there.
Yeah. 3 Days 1 Cup starts, I mean, 2-0, really. I mean, they get the essential match win. But they are up in maps. It's not over yet for Casting Couch, but play the game. We were just talking about it. Cupid Pete coming in on this Reinhardt. See what he can do here. Street Space. Huge slam. Oh, yeah, I remember this. Knocks the Transcendence away. And all of that swinging damage. Look at the ult charge go up, folks. And has it again.
I really enjoy the fact that play of the game started with a hammer and ended with him getting his ult back 100% charge.
Yeah,
like,
that's crazy. 2 shatters in 10 seconds.
Yeah.
XQC shatter? Anyway, so we'll move into the third map of our week 2 maps. It will be Watchpoint Jabroni.
Watchpoint.
Yeah, I mean, it's
classic.
It's an okay map. I mean, I think people have obviously some different opinions on it. It is Widow heavy once again, which seems to be a theme among these first 2 weeks.
Yeah,
for maps.
This week especially, like, this was 3 huge Widow maps.
Yeah, but honestly, out of all the matches tonight, this is the match where we've seen the least amount of Widow, right? TR Dirty Dan, he is a hit scan player, but he almost always defaults to that McCree or maybe over to the Soldier. You know, plays some other auxiliary DPS picks as well. But Heron 9-1, he plays Pharah. He's not a hit scan player at all. And then this Casting Couch team, whether they even have Splinter or Salvo in, definitely not, you know, the top tier Widows that you need to sort of stand toe to toe with others.
Like not the same Widow play that we've been seeing the first 2 matches, where we saw quite a few Widow plays in the game as they were popping off left and right.
Yeah. So I mean, this third match tonight, we haven't seen a lot of Widow, and honestly, I don't expect to see a lot of Widow even here. Salvo will probably still play it, but I question its effectiveness with its Casting Couch lineup. It's been okay, and I know it's really just a counter against Heron's Pharah, but
yeah,
we'll see.
I mean, that's true, but yeah, I don't know if it's been super effective. I feel like the best answer to the Pharah right now so far has just been jam your own Pharah.
Yeah, that was really the best solution they had. And maybe it's because it was King's Row. Hook resets could afford to switch over to Pharah, right? You don't need all that diving, backline mobility, and Genji, right? It's King's Row. So you can play Pharah and be pretty successful on it, even if you're not like this fantastic Pharah, because you're not missing rockets. It's one street. But we'll see what they do here. As far as what they have selected so far, though, and Cassie Couch being on the defense, it looks like hook resets will stick on the Pharah. And you wait a minute. Oh my God, it's happening.
Mixing it up.
It's happening. UTech, the Widow God himself, appears on the map. He has an entire alt account that's meant for this, training his DPS. Let's see if the Winston player can shine.
I'll say Salvo moved over to Reinhardt, slowing it.
Oh
I know
wait,
he is
Heron, oh my God, Heron's doing it too. They must have agreed on this. Holy shit. TR Dirty Dan's on Bastion, and UTech, he lands some good headshots on Cuban Pizza Risa, but where is the enemy Widow? Where is he safe? Is he still safe from Heron 911? Where is he? Oh, he's going top. But
Down
HJ0
goes
picks up first blood.
TR Dirty Dan trying to find his way to sneak on. He wants to Bastion on the cart, but he's gonna opt to just go down the line.
Oh, and UTech, he's pushing him. Does he see this? Oh! The tank! UTech takes out Heron on this Widow.
Widow battle complete.
And what the fuck is happening right now? 3 Dance 1 Cup, they are pushed back into their spawn. It's a very aggressive setup here from Casting Couch. TR Dirty Dan still on this Bastion?
Yeah, he's determined. He really wants to get that Bastion on the card, I guess.
I mean, you're playing into Pharah Widow, and they're looking for pirate ship. I totally get it, but
yeah,
what,
the thing is,
what
you
they've been
missed
put
your
up
chance.
against, just
Like,
get out.
there we go. Yep. We see him switch to the McCree. He heard our plays.
Thank God. I mean, I'm just looking out for him. 3 Dance 1 Cup, looking like they want to compete here on Watchpoint Gibraltar. Ooh, Heron switched over to this Hanzo, so a Hanzo Widow battle, which could go really either way. Sonic Arrow really messes up this matchup a lot. Widow has to be super careful on where to win and where to peek. Hook resets out, does have this rocket barrage, starts it off here on the second true fight of Gibraltar. The res also gets him back up. UTech still
UTech finding targets though.
Yeah, I mean, he's uncontested really. He's just on this high ground, landing the shots into the supports. Oh, Salvo gets the knockback on Anna. There's the finish. And yeah, I mean, look at it. It's pure mechanics, dude. UTech landing the body shots.
Hey, I mean, it's working.
Yeah, it's very working.
Double buy. I mean, sure, it's not as classy as the one shot, one kill, but you know, if you're just putting 2 body shots on them and you're taking them out, fuck it, I'll take that.
Yeah, I mean, that's ask a lot of Widow players. I mean, it is about hitting the heads, but at the end of the day, it's really about positioning and knowing where to be as the Widow.
Yeah.
Dragon comes through. That I definitely was a solo Dragon to remove UTech from that high ground.
Yeah.
But you got to question at the end of the day. Maybe it's
yeah, I didn't even kill him. Like UTech just dropped back. I see like a very questionable Dragon. His Heron now finds himself in a very awkward position here.
Okay. All right. So what's going on? Casting Couch picks up another kill on the backside, and 3 Dance 1 Cup. They're finally full resetting. They're just chilling, not peeking.
And they tried to get too cute with it, I think. Like they started off, they got really cheeky with it, and they don't have they have 0 momentum, and they're still trying, you know, to make things work.
Yeah, and this map really is a killer of momentum. It's really defeating to not push it past car wash essentially here at Gibraltar, and it's super tough. There's just these tons of high grounds. UTech once again picking up the headshot there onto McCree. No, they're not pushing him. They're not pushing UTech. He is still getting all of these shots off.
He is super comfortable as he is chilling all the way back. He's just taking shots wherever he can.
I can't believe this happened. Like I understand. Okay, there definitely was some agreement. Heron and UTech were like, lol, Widow battle. But then 3 Dance 1 Cup, they never got out of that troll attitude or something. They got UTech on Widow, man. Just dive him. There we go. Nano Winston, PvP goes up, but UTech had that grapple in pocket, and it's this Nano Winston. Oh, actually no, does pick up Albino Joe at the end. The Transcendence was too late, but Hook resets using the Rocket Barrage under Car Wash. to try to pick up the kills. It's overtime here. It's desperation for 3 Dance 1 Cup. Danko picks up AGS0 on the backside. Can they still do this? They still have their healer. Shatter blocked by Winston Bubble. Self-destruct on the point. Tries to clear them out, but they're still alive. Alive on this Winston. Does have that pocket from Zedekis, but I don't think it's going to be enough. Dirty Dead on this Racer playing front line. Has to try to touch here. Spooky in the back. Oh, it almost... Candles
every time it gets so close, someone gets off. It looks like they're actually managing to hold here. There's the casting couch going down. UTech unable to get the picks that he was finding earlier.
Oh,
Vital Jump! Oh no! Wait, how are you alive? Oh
Mercy! Kill him! Okay, Murray goes down. I'd be screaming Mercy at that point. What? UTech gets pushed out by Josh Danko on this D.Va. But who's winning this?
I don't know anymore. I think Giants are winning it, but
Poopy gets DMAC'd on the backside. Aaron on this soldier now. I didn't even comment on that. He goes back to hit scan. And that works. Okay, I think both teams got really lazy at the controls for some reason. And what looked like a win for Casting Couch turns into the dreams alive for 3 Dance 1 Cup, and they're getting stagger kills. Yeah,
there we go. Finally we see them selling out. They're putting the pressure on UTech. He's not able to just sit in the back and take the shots he wanted to the entire time.
Oh, Aaron with the visor in the close quarters combat here against the main tanks. Gonna be eaten up. Gimme ult charge, says the supports of Casting Couch.
Yeah.
And yeah, not a lot to gain there. But Dirty Dan with the charge and the slam! It's huge!
Oh, now that's a play. And Valkyrie Zedekis gonna go down, flying away to safety, but gunned down by fellow support.
Yeah, wow, that was good. Charge into the quick 90-degree slam, and a definitive fight win for Casting Couch as they try to now hold the defense in the hangar phase, the dreaded hangar phase of Watchpoint Gibraltar. UTech still on this Widow. He is on top of the dropship, so it's going to be very tough to try to expel him from that. But here it is, Cuban Pete being the first one to go in. Pushes him off, and he's going deep. He pops primals to basically take Widow out of the fight. Meanwhile, on the other side, Hooker sets channels Genji Blade and then walks away.
It's intimidation factor.
It's the zoning we played, and I think it was. I honestly think it was a smart choice to stay alive there. It looked like suicide for what he was about to go down into. But 2 members are down for Casting Couch as they try to hold on. Bombs in the corner for Swoopy, not going to pick up anything. Bomb on the backside for Danko, and looks like 3 Dance 1 Cup. They're going to win this as definitively as they can. The kills are coming through now. 1, 2, 3. 30 seconds remaining, but there should be a second point cap here for 3 Dance 1 Cup as long as Hooker sets goes down, and there it is. UTech now going down as well, so they do cap 2 on Gibraltar, looking for 3.
Yep, they finally figured out how to deal with it. Like, the second they started putting people on, we haven't seen UTech be effective in a few minutes now, as one of the tanks just selling out super hard. And Herring getting this early pick here on the AJ0. That's as much as you need.
Heron is nuts. He goes in, and he doesn't. He 1v1 UTech.
He's on Mad Lad.
He doesn't even have a pocket for when he goes through this. Rocket Barrage comes through, but gets shut down. The Transcendence and the D.Va flying right at him. Ripperoni, pepperoni. And it's a trade 1-for-1. Swoopy takes out Cuban Pete, make it 2. Casting Couch looks like they're going to have another defensive hold here on Gibraltar. And it puts 3 Dance 1 Cup in a tricky situation. Only 58 seconds left. It's going to be, you know, one good setup fight, maybe a second one on the scatter if they are able to somehow stay alive in overtime. But looks like we're going into our last fight here. Ult economy looking great though for both teams, as we're going to have a pretty explosive end of the map here.
Yeah, I was saying we're going to see a lot of ults coming out here.
Oh, UTech gets the better Heron.
Mark.
Yeah, gets the headshot, and that's a Lamau. Nice shot, dude, and it makes up Zedekis as well. That might be it. Casting Couch getting the picks they desperately need out of UTech's Widowmaker. Hook resets with the blade now. Sound barrier to counter. It actually stops that, nullifies it essentially, but it doesn't matter. UTech is still in the back. Still picking up kills. Desperate bomb over the top. Doesn't pick up anything. Maybe looking for some space. Zed already had the Valkyrie channel. He's sort of dip diving and dodging around. UTech takes him out, and overtime candle is burning. Tanks dive in for 3 Dance 1 Cup. What can they do here?
Yeah, it's all coming down to this here. We're gonna have one mad scramble, and a nice hammer down from Salvo is gonna clean up this fight here. Casting Couch gonna keep their footing.
Yep, Heron drops down, but a little too late. But you know, really back and forth between these two teams here. It appears.
Yeah.
Looked like a complete shutout to start with. Casting Couch, and then Hanger phase was all 3 Dance 1 Cup, just getting stagger kill after stagger kill. UTech's Widow taken to sleep, but then he turns it back on here for this last point. I mean, they both teams had both ults. Both teams had a lot of ults, so kind of a fair fight going into last, but UTech coming out on top.
Yeah, so now it comes down. UTech going to use that offensive window here. As we see TR Dirty Dan also rocking the Widow. Kind of stepping out of his shoes here. Not shoes, stepping out of his comfort zone.
I mean, if your shoes are comfortable, that could be a comfort zone you step out of.
Thanks, man. I appreciate that.
Yes, that would actually be interesting, and I think it's a pretty good solution, right? I mean,
yeah.
If they're not expecting to be if they're not expecting any Widow to ever show up on 3 Dance 1 Cup, this is what you pull out of the back pocket.
Yeah.
Pocket Widow, and then UTech should get maybe surprised here.
And I mean, I think they're pretty likely. Like, they know that Hooker is either going to be on the Genji or the Pharah. So this lets them go. You know, we have the Pharah Widow battle here.
Ooh, look at these comps. These are.
Yeah.
I mean, this is surprising from both sides.
It is.
So it's pharmacy dive tanks with the Ana Widow, and then on Casting Couch, it's essentially the same thing, except for their main tank, they are opting for that Reinhardt to stay on the cart and stay shielded. So what will these snipers do? Are they going to be looking in the sky? Are they going to be looking for Pharah? Are they going to be looking for the enemy Widow? Or maybe just getting that ult charge and getting the body shots on tanks?
Yeah, I'm not too sure. I imagine that, of course, this is to fight the other Pharah, but...
Yeah, it looks like that's what Heron and Hook Resets are going back to. Reliving their King's Row glory days, but Heron actually getting the better of that one. But then gets shot by UTech. The reses don't come through, and so it's back to that 6v6.
Both Pharahs back
Now
up. Heron once again winning the Pharah battle here.
Oh yeah, this is interesting. So Casting Couch, they get stopped. Wait, what the? Where's Reinhardt?
Salvo's taking the cart.
What,
He's got places to go. He's got a game to win. Fucking everyone's duking it out besides either having car rush. Meanwhile, Salvo going for a joyride.
Yeah, he paid for the car wash. He's like, okay guys, I'm going to Burger King now. Like, let's go. Burger King not a sponsor of the BOL. We actually are sponsored by Subway. Eat fresh.
Well, Subway doesn't have a drive-thru, so you know.
Yeah, that's
we ought to make our jokes.
But the Widow battles resume here. UTech jumping on that satellite ball. I don't know. He's looking for the enemy Widow shots. Hook Resets playing with fire though up top here against Josh Danko's Diva.
Oh, Joey.
And there's the Nano Winston.
Joey finds himself in an awkward situation as he falls alongside. He's gonna get gunned down as he's trying to fly back to safety.
Nope.
As all of a sudden now, this Casting Couch crew getting dismantled.
Yeah, and it's gonna be a quick route here. I mean, UTech, he's still getting a pick or two in these fights. At this last one, it wasn't at the start, which probably sort of determined the fight. But I mean, he's always in the back, always dealing a lot of damage. They're probably not too concerned right now. It appears they're just gonna be playing the angles, and hopefully their Widow or Pharah doesn't get picked.
Surprise of the night.
Oh, that was cute. I mean, I like it. Yeah, that was.
throw it out there. I mean, like if you get on the other side, like, if he got that on the other side of Salvo, that'd be a different story right now.
Right, yeah. I'd be screaming probably, and
Yeah, we'd
it'd
be
be fun.
screaming. It'd be a fucking random ass 4K, and it's like, all right, well, back to the drawing board.
But Aaron gets matrixed by his own team there. Rocket Barrage, and surprisingly doesn't pick up anything as Hook Resets gets the better of him today. UTech jumping through onto the point, maybe not where you want to be.
I was like,
They are doing
barraging
it. He's
is
still
a
in this
very.
middle.
Oh my god. I was like, speaking of, barraging is a dangerous situation here right now when you have an enemy Pharah and a Widow. You really don't want to be standing still.
Yeah, and Hooker says he is in this backline now. He's behind enemy lines per se, but he actually escapes through the stairwell. This guy, no, he actually goes down. But there's 4 members strong. Still 4 members
UTech
strong.
wins the Widow match.
Yeah, UTech coming out on top, and now the Diva Bomb over the top. It picks up 2! Spoopy and UTech, knowing they couldn't hide around the corner. It's now only 25 seconds left for Casting Couch as they're looking just for the first point on Gibraltar. UTech will come back up, but Salvo goes down crucially with 16 seconds left, so they're gonna have to wait for their main tank for the last good fight of the map.
I don't know if they're gonna get a last good fight here. Joey just got picked off by Josh Janko.
Yeah, that is definitely not what they need without
And
their
HS0's
mercy.
find himself in an awkward situation with human feet.
Smokey's dropping the bomb early. I guess he did have to go in and touch. No, it's not going to pick up anyone. Hooker says he did get to the back, so he forces the Widow off the high ground. But can he stay alive? He gets sniped out by Dano22. Heron 911 with the barrage over the top. I don't know if he was matrixed by both teams. I don't know. But that Era without the barrage now coming through for 3 Dance 1 Cup. What can he do? They should have the advantage here. Looks like they have the numbers. Casting Couch desperately holding on, and Albino Joe taking a nap on the staircase. And that will be it. The GGs come through.
3 Dans, 3 wins.
Well, yeah, that's what they have to get a team name rename. That's kind of how it's going down here. But play the game. Going over to Salvo in his first week here in Season 5, subbing in. Oh yeah, nice
snap turn.
And then a clean and easy breezy Earth Shatter.
Yeah, I was like, the smash it turn just snap shatters for a 4 slam down.
Thanks for the love.
Cool. Well, yeah, 3 Dance 1 Cup there. I mean, on paper, right? If we're going by pure standing, 6 map wins, 0 map losses. This is the strongest team here in Season 5 after 2 weeks.
I mean, the team they just played pulled off 3 map wins, 0 losses the last week. So
yeah, and so the dichotomy of a greater sign, this team over that team, it's gonna get kind of weird as we enter week 3, folks. But one thing we know for sure: 3 Dance 1 Cup coming out on top. That will do it here for our 3rd match of week 2 in the Batty Overwatch League. I'm 30. You are Thrifty.
Senpai.
And bye bye.